Good morning, cultists! In our previous episode, we left things off after surviving an ambush set by the Guardian of the Bloom, who I thought was my friend and was going to reward me with very fun adult activities. But no. Curse her sudden but inevitable betrayal. In any case, we need to return back to our capital, and that's gonna take a day and a half, which should be fine. I mean, we got here with very few incidents, so hopefully we can make it back with... well, so much for that. Can we avoid them? Because we were able to avoid them last time. Nope, we could not. Unfortunate. Please tell me that they're just like kobolds or something. Hey! Actually just kobolds. Fantastic. Die. Well, actually maybe not, because I'm not sure if we should just... ooh, this could be rough. Maybe we should bark skin just in case? Yeah. Maybe I should have healed up too. But hopefully we can get through this with no incidents. Come on, Fabrosi. I believe in you. You took down a young Hydra and a Manticore by yourself. You should be able to handle a few kobolds, I hope. So far, so good. Well, as soon as I said that, of course we got hit, so thanks, Fabrosi. Thanks. Very nice. Come on, stop getting hit. Dude, just phase right through their arrows. There we go. Much better. And then there were 4 left. All of them, well, pretty much all of them ranged. Stomp on him. I'm sure he'll like that. They're kind of cute. They're really cute, actually. I do love kobolds. Very adorable little creatures. If I could have a kobold pet, as a pet, then again, maybe you shouldn't keep sentient things as pets. Ooh, very nice. Absolutely fantastic, Fabrosi. I gotta say, I'm actually quite surprised at Fabrosi's combat prowess. Being able to take down a Hydra and a Manticore all by himself was nothing short of a miracle, I feel. Or maybe I've actually done a good job of speccing him. Could it be? I've actually done something right? No. Good job, my dude. Absolutely fantastic. We got hit a couple of times, but nothing too dangerous, and hopefully we'll have no more incidents as we get back to our capital. But of course, as soon as I say that... oh, thank God, I thought it was another incident. I know you're tired, but we're almost there, dude. So don't worry. There we go, we made it back home. Fantastic. Good grief. Not gonna lie, I was a little worried, but we seem to be okay. Woo! Sweet mammy jams. Alright, we're back. And, right. So this is done. What do we have to do left? I guess we might as well check in on our barony stuff again and see what we can do. 3 days left for these things. So I think maybe we'll just skip a few days and then see what happens. But for now, I want to talk to the storyteller, because that guy's been like just kind of in the back of my mind. Just sitting here doing nothing, or rather standing. Anyone else to speak to in our little throne room, I guess, besides Casil? I guess not. Right, my dude. The man standing before you resembles an elf, but a very old one. And he has his own portrait, really. His face is wrinkled. Doesn't seem that wrinkled. And his beard is as white as mountain snow. The man seems to be completely blind. The old man stares past you with unseeing eyes. He seems to be consumed in his thoughts. He mutters a soft melody, swaying back and forth slightly to its rhythm. The man shudders briefly and stops singing. His mouth opens and closes a few times, bringing to mind a fish brought ashore. Ah, who's there? Is that you, your grace? Who are you? I'm an elf from Keonan. My name is not important. It's not like a really stupid elf name like, Feathered Buttocks the 27th. I'm the storyteller, collector of stories. I collect unknown legends of ancient times. The man smiles, but it does not seem to be directed toward you. Long ago, I was a smith in Keonan. I was Wilfsmith, actually. The fire of the forge has burned out my eyes, but I'm grateful for it.
if I could see, I would yet forge suits of armor for Eodara's guards. Instead, I have stepped on the path of an adventurer and gatherer of ancient legends.
The old man ponders silently for a moment.
Many peoples are long dead. Their homes crumble to dust and their bodies turn to ash. Only legends can still tell us of their triumphs and defeats, their joys and fears. I would be so interested to hear the stories told about us after our demise. I've always been drawn to the Stolen Lands, where countless expeditions, armies, and even kingdoms have met their untimely ends, if you know what I mean. When I learned of a new barony being founded in the heart of these lands, I knew I wanted to be part of its story, so I made the journey here.
Are you really an elf? Do other elves age like you have?
A common question, my dear boy. Despite my unusual looks, I am an elf. An old one, yes, perhaps older than any other elf of Kaonin. However, I doubt my age alone is responsible for my appearance. I keep the stories of many people and races, some forever gone from the faces of Golarion, but they live on in my memory and my heart. When I accept a new story, I lock it within myself, bearing the weight of its words and the emotions they invoke. I sometimes think that I probably should have died long ago, but some incomprehensible force is keeping me alive and granting me the ability to continue my quest to gather stories. Be it divine power or fell curse, I'm grateful either way.
How could you tell it was me? The old man smiles gently, or smiles slightly.
It is not so hard to recognize a ruler by the way he walks. No one in here steps as confidently as you, your grace. Or as maniacally as you do, actually.
Alright, so would you care to trade stories with me? The man's voice rustles like Jimmy's, like autumn leaves.
I'm a collector, not a trader. If I share a story with you, you receive the power to pass it further, changing or embellishing it, whether willingly or not. Can I be certain you will keep my stories intact in their absolute purity?
The storyteller ponders for several moments.
No, I don't think so. At least, not yet. These legends are the most precious valuables of this world, the last remnants of ancient tribes. They are beacons illuminating the way to the past, allowing us to gather generations long ago. I cannot let their light fade. The path to the past must not be lost.
The old man thinks for a moment, then continues.
But I can offer you a deal, your grace. If on your journeys you discover items that come from eras past, bring them to me. And if my eyes can see the stories that these relics hold, I will gladly share them with you. And if you find all the pieces of any ancient artifacts, I can even recall my smithing skills to unite them and restore their power.
Whoa! Really? Does this mean what I think it means? Are you talking about the broken shards of bullshit that we've been finding this entire time? Remind me what it is that you want from me.
In your travels, pay special attention to items from ancient eras. There must be an abundance of such things throughout the Stolen Lands. For these lands remember stories of the rise and fall of many kingdoms. And if you find all the pieces of any ancient artifacts, I can even recall I've already told you this before. You're not that daft, are you?
I found the shards of an ancient artifact. Can you restore them for me at the anvil?
May I?
The storyteller gently touches the items from your pack.
This scorched piece of metal is a part of a curious artifact known as the Necklace of Double Crosses. Inside it, I sense a story of many deeds, not heroic, but low and maleficent. If you find all 7 of these fragments, I will be able to restore the artifact and recount its inglorious story. Oh, you found shards of the Trailblazer's helm. If reforged, such a helm would serve you well. It would also share its story with us. For that, I would gladly take up the smith's hammer once more. I mean, I'm blind and I can't see shit, so I'll just be hammering a metal ball into a flat metal ball, but whatever. Find the remaining of the 10 shards and bring them to 10 shards. Oh my god, that's a lot. These shards, they were once part of the Forest Knight's bracers. I would be honored to restore this artifact for you. The braces would serve you well for a long time, and we could uncover their story if you managed to collect all 10 shards and bring them to me.
10? I think we found 2 so far.
What a curious find. Shards of the Ring of Reckless Courage, it would seem. Notice how they bear evidence of melting here and there? Lady Luck favored the ring's previous owner for quite some time, but when she finally turned her back on him, the consequences were quite grave. Which is consequently where I'm headed to. If you find the rest of the 12 shards, I will be able to tell you the story in full. The storyteller shudders, his face grimacing in disgust. This is one artifact that would have best been left in the darkness of its past. These scraps you have brought are from the Cloak of sold souls. I cannot see its entire story yet, but I can feel it is dark and terrifying. If you should find the rest of the 15 pieces... 15? I mean, Jesus. I will be able to recount the story, but consider carefully. Do you really want to hear it? It's a pretty boring story. You have found something truly ancient in this. These are scraps of the armor of saber-toothed courage, a Kelid relic, destroyed millennia ago. I wonder what story this forgotten artifact has to relate to us. Please, find the rest of the 16 fragments. I cannot wait to learn more about it. These are pieces of the Star Commander's gloves. A gift from another world, a treasure that fell from the sky to be buried in Numerian soul for millennia. Oh, how I wish I could visit the homeland of this artifact to learn its whole story. Alas, that is well beyond my powers, but if you find the rest of the 17 pieces, I will at least be able to restore the creation of these craftsmen from the star. The storyteller finishes his inspection. Remember me should you find anything noteworthy. I brought some relics. Are they worthy of a story? The storyteller raises his eyebrows. How interesting. May I, Your Grace? A coin from a non-existent country, where Coral the Conqueror mastered Rosalind. Having claimed it for Bravoy, he prohibited the issuance and use of such coins. Both ordinary folk and the Aldori sword lords were required to use new coins, decorated with Coral's profile, but no one was quick to be rid of the prohibited coins. Oh no! In many houses, they still store boxes and whole chests of such coins, waiting for the day when Rosalind declares its independence.
3,600 bucks? Oh my god! Wow! That's incredible! Holy shit! The storyteller touches the pendant with Torag's mark.
Oh, the symbol of Torag. I like putting this up my butt. I mean, the children of stone wear such pendants as protective talismans. I will gladly purchase any you have.
2,400? Holy shit! This guy is rich! The storyteller's fingers caress the symbol, shaped like a tree leaf.
And what is this? I hear the voices of trees, the smell the scent of fresh leaves, a dryad mark, is it not? I'd be happy to purchase it from you.
Wow, holy shit. This is incredible. The storyteller idly toys with the ancient plain-looking coin.
What was the name of the Qualaran ruler who issued this coin? Does anyone remember now? Anyone? No? Okay, well, what did the Cyclopses use it to purchase? Food? Books? Weapons? More eyeballs? Perhaps someone's life or their freedom? Who can say? Its history was erased by the Earthfall, but I will buy it from you for significantly more than it was worth in its own time.
Wow, holy shit. I'm not gonna read that right now. The storyteller weighs the soldier's tag in his palm.
A soldier does not ask where the banners of war are headed. He or she goes to battle, dies, and leaves it to the others to decide whether the cause was just. This tag belonged to one of the many warriors who helped establish the glory of the Taldan Empire. It was also very gory. If you would permit me, I would gladly purchase it from you.
I did not give you consent, but sure.
Ah, the belongings of brave heroes who performed their feats here before you. I sense you would be interested to hear their story. These lands took many lives and spawned many legends. I can now tell you of a distant expedition undertaken by a group of Brevik heroes to a place known as the Drowned Trees. Oh, now here is something truly impressive. These items once belonged to a dwarven smith, and they wish to tell us their story.
The storyteller shakes his head sadly.
But too much has been lost, too much forgotten. The story of the smith eludes me. Please, find the rest of the 5 missing pieces and return them to me as soon as you can. I'd be happy to trade the whole set of items for their story. Can you hear it calling to us? Let us hurry.
Tell me about the drowned trees. Holy shit, 4,000? Oh, I see. Oh, that was one set. Interesting.
I hear the rowlocks creaking, river water splashing, bushes rustling, and arrows singing through the air. I feel an invincible will, a cold resolution to finish what has been started, no matter the cost. My chain armor clings to my body, mom's spaghetti, and my young hands grip a sword tightly. I'm the leader of a group of brave souls, set off to the stolen lands to clear them from bandits once and for all. We sail on a large freight boat. It serves as bait for the bandits, who keep throwing themselves at it, only to find death, a death as inglorious as the life they've lived. From time to time, we manage to capture a prisoner. While our Inquisitor talks to them, I go to the stern, shutting my ears to their cries. I remind myself that these are scum, drenched in blood to the elbow. I think upon our cause, freedom from my homeland, an independent Rossland, but still my goosebumps rise with each pitiful cry. I must steel myself and be strong. Please continue. Who's in your group? Why do you question the prisoners? Have there always been so many bandits in the stolen lands? Who's in your group? A paladin, a ranger, a sorceress, a priest, an inquisitor, and me, a fighter. All experienced combatants. Over and over, we've saved each other's lives in times of need. This actually sounds like the plot of the, what was that? The TV show, the animated TV show from the 90s called, I think it was actually called Dungeons and Dragons. But anyways, why do you question the prisoners? The bandits attacking our boat are small fry. We're looking for the main lair, a place known as the Drowned Trees. We seek the leader of the bandits, an underwater monster named Darga Droon, and we will not leave without his head. Have there always been so many bandits in the stolen lands? This land swarms with them, and we meet them more often than common merchants. You see, we started a rumor that the Aldori Sword Lords are using this boat to sneak treasures out of the country. Now half the gangs in this area are hunting us. Ooh, smart. Please continue. At night, it seems a whole army is attacking our boat. Far too many for us to fend off, but luckily, we don't have to. While they battle monsters we've summoned in a pitch-black magical darkness, we drink the potions we prepared and dive under the water. The scum break into the hold, but instead of treasure, they find their final surprise, the work of a Restovic alchemist, a trap, a dozen barrels of highly explosive oils. We watch from a safe distance as the boat is blown to smithereens in a deafening explosion. Everything has gone according to plan. The more who die here, the fewer will meet in the Drowned Trees. We march through the forest, then camp to regain our strength. Their nest is close. Our Inquisitor discovered everything. Everything, even the location of the secret entrance. Today we rest. Tomorrow the Bandit King will draw his final breath. Even if you sneak into the bandit camp unseen, how will you handle all of them? Each of us is worth 24 in battle. Besides, we're all well prepared. Chaos, confusion, and summoned monsters will be on our side. And fire! A lot of fire! What kind of secret entrance? An underwater path, winding along the swamp bottom. I mean, that's the nickname I've given to one of my companions at buttocks. We had potions to breathe freely underwater. We couldn't see beyond our outstretched arms in the muddy water. And there were plenty of traps along the way, but the Inquisitor learned all the signs that marked the safe passage. At least we believe she did. We trudged through the muddy waters. Suddenly a giant log studded with blades falls from above. I managed to stagger back, but the paladin who walked alongside me is now a gory sight, spread thin across the ground. The next moment, a monstrous creature emerges from the darkness, a twisted cross between a fish and a monkey. It was a sea monkey. Its clawed hand reaches out, effortlessly melting away the Inquisitor's flesh, then ripping out her heart. This is the king of the bandits, Darga Droon. The bandit we captured did not lie, but the secret passage he spoke of led right into the underwater lair of his master. I bury my terror deep in my soul. There was no time for weakness. There were only 4 of us left, and we were gasping for air by the time the freak's lifeblood stains the water. We lay the beheaded body on dry land, then retreat to recover. Only now I allow my hands to tremble, my breath to race, unbidden, my tears to flow. What kind of monster was this Darga Droon? They say he was once a normal human, but he offended a powerful fae. She cursed him, turning him into a monster, but one bestowed with the ability to breathe underwater and melt human flesh with his touch. With these powers, he became the Bandit King. That sounds like a pretty awesome thing, not a curse, but okay. Do you find anything useful in the Dargat's lair? And I noticed that we're talking that
he and I are both talking as if we're there right now. Do you find anything useful in the target's lair?
Oh yes, the Bandit King was a true collector of magical items. We lost 2 of our friends, but what we found there would help us finish what we started. As in getting rich.
So the bandit wanted to set you up, but he played right into your hands.
You could say so. Dargadrun didn't expect an armed party to appear there before him, but we were too unprepared for the encounter. The bandit's lie cost both sides dearly.
Please continue.
The next night we returned the same way. We swim up to the surface and quietly gather our bearings. Above us looms the drowned trees. Enormous dead trunks emerging from the water. Bridges crisscrossing the branches. The air is filled with the sounds of battle. Having lost their king, the bandits now battle each other for power, and we are ready to join the fight. We leave at dawn. Behind us, smoke rises up to the sky. The bandit nest smolders and blazes. Only 2 of us remain, the priest and I. We've won, but our victory tastes of ash, cinders, and swamp ooze. I ask him, tell me, Isvanki.
Wait. Isvanki? We know this guy. So it's not that old.
Tell me, Isvanki, was it worth it? He puts his hand on my shoulder and says, yes, Jamant.
Holy shit, no, this is the... Whoa, we're seeing through the eyes of Jamandi. No way.
Now the stolen land will be ours. I wish I believed him.
The storyteller heaves a sigh, runs his hands over his face, and rubs his temples.
Thus, the expedition to the drowned trees came to an end. I must admit, it was no easy, feeling for me to stand in the place of this daring woman. The steel of her soul was colder than ice.
Wait, is this the story of Jamandi Aldori? But she's still alive. I thought you said that they were ancient relics, no?
Some people become legends in their own lifetime. Jamandi has performed many glorious feats, and there may yet be more ahead.
If Jamandi has once cleared the stolen lands of bandits, why must we do it all over again?
The death of Dargadrun, the destruction of the drowned trees weakened the bandits, but not for long. The paladin who died was a noble, and it was he who supposed the claim to the stolen lands and send in his troops. When a Jamandi sought another candidate or a priest capable of performing a resurrection ritual, a new bandit leader emerged in the destroyed fortress on the banks of the Tuskwater. Within the year, the stolen lands were swarming with gangs once more.
Thank you for the story, storyteller. Your stories are amazing. You make it sound as though you're actually there in the moment.
I gained this gift after I lost my eyes. When I touch relics and other people's junks, I can feel the thoughts and emotions of those who previously owned them. If the emotions are strong enough, I can even see the events that left those impressions.
I need a wise advisor at my court. Would you like to serve me in matters of state? The storyteller's voice grows soft.
Thank you for your kind words. I'm unlikely to be able to interpret the intricacies of the political world or the affairs of the treasury, but my advice regarding the magic of the arts would be useful to any ruler.
Oh. So we can take this guy as an advisor. Alright, well, I'll leave you to your legends till we meet again. The storyteller doesn't answer, his unseeing eyes staring ahead blankly. Did you just ignore me? Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Alright, well, I'm gonna count that as a talk with a companion. So the only people that we have left to speak to in terms of companions are... Regongar, I guess. Wow, that's it? Holy shit, I guess I've been fairly diligent with this stuff. Great. Alright, let me rest, and I think we might want to just skip a couple of days and wait for the things to finish, right? Yeah, hopefully. Alright, let's see this. Also, can I quick save in this? Because I want to see if I can save scum this stuff. 3 days left. Sure. Do we have anything else to do right now? Will any of these be done in like 3 days? 60 days? 7 days? 14 days? 60 days? And 45 days. But Harem's already on something right now. Oh, that's 25 days though. I don't know if I'm comfortable with Canera just being away for, or not available for 25 days. Just in case something else pops up. I don't know if these have expiration dates, but I'm assuming not, so maybe we can just keep these around. Sure. Okay, so to claim the outskirts, that's gonna take 14 days. Alright, let me try this. How does this work exactly? And also, do we get tired afterwards, or is it like just 24 hours? Oh, it's exactly 24 hours. And we have a couple of new things. Merchant to the capital. New merchants have arrived in the capital. Do I click on anything? I guess not. Hands of gold. Rumor has it that an unknown self-taught master, crafting items of extraordinary beauty and rare quality, has appeared in the region. Such people are rare. Something should be done to entice her to stay. Okay, so we can assign Tristian or Miri. Really? A general? Okay, so +3 to military on success or triumph, right? Oh, we get different stat bonuses. Interesting. Okay. And only a 65% chance of success. Gotcha. Well, since I'm still not sure if we can save scum these things, let me think. Maybe we should replace Amiri with Regongar, because he does have the better military strength thing. Maybe just for now. I don't know. I like the idea of Amiri being my general, but sure, Regongar does seem to have that a little bit better. So if I assign him there now, will that make a difference in the success chance? Okay, so it went up by 5%. Gotcha. Success or triumph? Is there a difference between success and triumph? I'm assuming triumph is like a critical success, maybe? Okay. That'll take about 14 days. Wait, hold on. Will expire on the 1st of Aristil. Oh, I see. So I guess that's the next month, right? That's the 7th month of the year? Gotcha. So we have about a month to solve this. Interesting. Well, I'm just gonna... I don't know if this is a good idea, if I should do it now. You know what? Let's do it now, just in case. Sure. Start event. And a couple more days. Also, the new merchants in the capital. Let me go see them and see what kind of merchants we have now. So not in our thing here, I guess. Alright. So in the main square, right? Gotta be. New merchants, show yourselves, please. Let me buy some shit from you. I also need to think about where to go next in terms of adventuring, because as much as I enjoy the spending time in my barony here, I don't think that makes for very good content. Wait, I just saw something glow. Oh right, there's Valerie and Highland and Delia. Gotcha, but the merchants are in the town square. Wait, have we always had a gallows? I don't remember us having a gallows. The fuck? Where are the new merchants? Guys? New merchants, hello? You guys are the old merchants. Asuf, I have some shit to sell to you. Holy shit! 30,000 buckaronis, my god, that's incredible. Absolutely incredible. All thanks to the old man. So we can now buy a bag of holding. I don't know if that's a good idea right now. So let's not. And also, do you sell a bag of a token of feathers or whatever? A feather token, sorry? I'm assuming you don't. Okay, so we'll have to find the, what's it? The feather somewhere else. Gotcha. So if I buy all of that, that will be about 3,000 bucks. Ah, that's still a little expensive. Not gonna lie. I'm very stingy with my money in video games, so sure. Let's just do that for now. And Arsenio? Who the fuck is Arsenio? Arsenio Hall? A woman in rich embroidered clothes greets you with a polite bow. Her eyes, the color of molten gold, shine brightly in her dusky face.
Greetings, noble ruler of these lands. My name is Arsenio. I'm a messenger from the Temple of Abadar in Absalom, and I came here assuming the citizens of the young barony could use the services of a priest.
Okay. I don't really want to know your life story right now, but I could use the help of a cleric?
That is precisely why I'm here.
What? You just sell scrolls? Oh my god. You've got the same fucking inventory as Jod. That's it, Arsenio? Really? Jod, right? Highland? Is Highland a new merchant? What the hell? Okay. Fine, be that way. How much time left do we have on our 2 projects? Let's just maybe finish those off and then perhaps we'll end the episode. Yeah. And also, I should have checked to see if I can quick save in this thing. So 2 days left. Gotcha. Let me just quick save. Okay, so quick saving does work in this screen. Fantastic. Skip a day. And... oh, wait. Shit. Are the merchants available now? I'll just quick save again, because we have 1 more day until these things finish. And... boom. Enchanted Wind. News has arrived from the largest observatory in the 5 Kings Mountains. The enchanted lens of their main telescope broke. Oh, right, this is the description. The High Priest ceremony was a success. The enchanted wind enhanced the prayers of the citizens. And I guess we failed. Wow. Damn, Valerie. The regent urged the locals to turn over their leader of the cultists, but his pleas led to nothing. The regent sank into debauchery and sloth, and some parishioners, maintaining their piety, thought it would be better to leave the cursed lands. Okay, I'm just gonna quick save to see if it's possible to safe scum this thing. If not, then, you know, we'll just roll with it, but in case we can. Alright, so this is success. Fantastic. Alright, so not a triumph? Whoa! Hey, safe scumming does work! Fantastic! Okay, so the success is determined at the very end, not at the beginning. Gotcha. Yielding to reason, the locals handed over the cult leader into the custody of the regent. Without its head, the sect is doomed to die out. Fantastic. And I guess this is now being done. Gotcha. 70% chance of success. Alright, so that's good to know. I guess maybe we should perhaps claim the outskirts now? I mean, do we have any new missions? I'm assuming not, right? Yeah, nothing new. Alright, well, let's end the episode off here for now. We'll come back tomorrow and maybe we'll talk to Brigongar. Oh, maybe these guys are in my thing because they're my advisors and such. That could be it. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, so for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.